Welcome back to class. I am the techie dude. We are taking our Microsoft Excel class. In this lesson, we'll be looking at Microsoft Excel formatting. Microsoft Excel formatting. I will enter some quick data in on our spreadsheet. Let us enter the following data. Lagos, London, Kano, Germany, Canada. I've entered the following data on our worksheet. We can use any of the formatting features of Microsoft Excel to make our work look the way we want it and even look very neat. Now I've entered the following data. We can select and increase the font. This tool that we have here enables us to manipulate the font size, the font type, the font color. If you hover around this font area, you will see that this says pick a new font for your text. Here says change the size of your text, and this is a shortcut to increasing the font. This is a shortcut to decreasing the font. We have here a tool that enables us to make our font to be bold. You can see, and we have a shortcut to that also. If you depress the control button and B, it will make it to become bold. We have the italic tool also. Control I is the shortcut to make it italize. Then we have the U that is underlined, which makes our font to be underlined or our text to be underlined. And of course, we have this where we can make borders around our workspace, and we can fill the cell with a background color with this, a fill color. Then we have here the font color. So I'll be making use of the following, of all these tools I've just mentioned. Like we have Lagos. Okay, let us just give it a title and say state slash country. And of course, we can drag this to make it to contain what I've just written here. So we have this as the heading. Let's assume state slash country is the heading now. I can use this tool, bold, to make it bold. You can see it is it is bolder than the rest on this list. So we can use the bold to make it bolder, state and country, and we want to increase the font. We can just come here and click on this arrow that looks down, and we can pick any size from all these sizes. If I pick 16, you can see that the font size has increased. The text has increased in font, the size of the text has increased. I can use also this shortcut tool to make it increase at the ratio I want. If I click this, you can see it keeps increasing. Then if I use this, I can decrease it to the size I want, or I just go straight and pick a size from here. So we'll be fine with the 14, the size 14. Here we have the font style. We have the font style here. So we can change the font style of our text, state and country. So if I click on this arrow, you will see it will list different style that we can choose from. So we can pick from different styles. Currently, we are using Calibri. That is the name of the font that you see here, Calibri. Even though I am always comfortable with Calibri, but you may want a different font depending on the nature of what you are doing. This is Area. If we change it to Area looks like this. If we can change to Area Narrow, and you can see the font is changing. We change it to different font. This is Bohas 93. Look at the way the font will look like. So with this, we can change the font style, we can change the font size, we can make use of this shortcut. We can use the bold tool here also. I would like to return back to the Calibri. Let's use the Calibri. So we have this. Then we have some font and some text under it here: Lagos, Abuja, London, Kano, Germany. Let us select all of them and then make it uh, italicized. So you can see I have italicized all this font. Of course, you could do it individually. So we have italicized, and each of the tools that you have used, once you select the text, it will highlight the tool that you have engaged there. You can see it has highlight the tool I've engaged. You say I is used on this particular text, Lagos. If I click on here, you can see that it says that this tool B has been used. That is, it's bold. If I deselect it, of course, it will return back to normal font. So let's go back and select it again. You see? And the same thing, we can go and underline. Let's pick London and underline it. See, it has an underline. If you watch it, it has an underline there. So if I click on it, you can see it has two tools engaged there: the italize tool and the underline tool. Look at it, the italize tool and the underline tool. So let's remove the underline tool. Depending on what you are working on, you might need to use any of these tools in when you are formatting your worksheet. So let us fill London with yellow. You see, we have filled it, and let us fill Lagos with another color. Just click the arrow beside, and you see we have clicked select another color for that. You can fill this with another color, but you don't need to use a riot color when you are working. But sometimes you might really actually need to use different color to indicate different thing in your worksheet. So we have this, and you can see we have used different color to fill in into our cells. We can equally change the text color also. If I click on state/country and I say let it be red color, you see it's red. I can pick options from here to change to any color of my choice also. You can see different colors you can pick from. We can change it to probably blue and any other color. So this is just about using this tool, font tool, to format our worksheet. Using the font tool to format our worksheet, we have been able to change the text style, the text size, bold, italize, underline, and then fill the cell and change the font style. We can also put in border around the cells. So I'm going to select all the cells and I will come into this place. This is all about border. You see, I want to put a border around it. If we want the border to be bottom, the border will only be the bottom. You see, it will be on the last, under Canada. You can see a line there, a border around it. We might want it to be on the top also. Okay, I didn't select anything. Let us select back and let us undo what we have done. The undo is Control Z. So let us select border top. You can see there's a border on top here. There's a border below there also. Let us click and say, okay, we want border by the side. If you click by the side, you can see we have border on the top, at the bottom, and by the left side. If you want border by the right side, the same way we go and then we select. Remember to always select, and we click that. You can see we have border around it. Of course, if you want border all around your cells, your selected cell, you just go straight and then go here and pick border all around. You see all borders. So with all borders, you can always have border around it. So with this, now we have come to the end of the lesson on formatting the fonts on our worksheet, formatting the fonts and the text on our worksheet. Thank you.